All right, quarantining with Moses, pro tip number 6, I believe. Just did a nice cowboy breakfast on the Dutch oven. Put some pan sausage at the bottom, got it nice and hot on the coals. Did pan sausage, onion, bell pepper, a little garlic. Cooked that well until the no pink on the sausage and the onions were clear. Mixed in a bag of frozen hash browns. Cooked that a little bit for about 10 minutes and then poured egg over the whole thing. Cooked that for 40 minutes. In about an hour, we had cowboy breakfast with cheese on top. It was wonderful. So that's pro tip 6. Cooked that for about 40 minutes. Coals on top and bottom. They last about 45 minutes. So get about 350. So moving on to pro tip 7. We got a pole barn. I got my poles. The back is going to be 8 foot. So if you're looking at it from here, the back here is going to be 8 foot. Going to take it up to 10. I'm going to go over the front post. So I took off 6 inches. So I actually cut that off at 9.6. I got 6-inch purlin. Be welding on flags right now to hang my purlin. And we're going to build a 20 by 22. And since it's 22, the 6-inch purlin is only rated for 20 foot. So I'm going in the middle. We're going to go 11 foot. And that's why I had to put a middle post in here, because I can't span the whole way. But we're going to get started on that. And this will be the pro tip 7. So you're going to get 2 in one video. All right, I'll cut back in a little while. Pro tip 7, continuation. It's always the detailed work that takes the most. So I got the flags up, what you call a flag. It's a weld clip. Goes to the side of the post. I'm doing something a little bit different at the top. I'm going to be running the purlin over the pipe. And so I'm going to weld up to the side of the purlin. Instead of welding directly into the pipe, you can tell the difference here. I'm going to fit the purlin over that, whereas on that side, I'm going to fit the purlin on the side of it. And so, got weld clips up, 6 posts. This was the booger right here, 7 clips on that one, right in the center. And come back in a little bit, I'm going to cut some purlin and it'll start taking a little shape. All right, a lot has happened since the weld clips. I have cut the purlin for the back wall, side walls, both. I've built the rafters with weld clips already attached. Now, you have to look, you see right there, the weld clip has to be trimmed. You've got to trim off the bottom, trim off the top in order for it to fit inside the purlin. It's just one of those things that's going to happen. And steps, you can use tubing. You can use 2x6 tubing, and then you wouldn't have to do that. You can just weld it up. But this is a little bit less expensive. And I'll tell you about a problem that I encompassed. Okay, so around all these posts, you'll see a little mound of dirt. There's just a little mound of dirt. When you concrete them in, you put the dirt around the post, hoping it sinks in. Now here's the problem that happened. In the back, I'm working off concrete. There is a pad of concrete back here. It's very old. It's kind of the reason why I'm building this barn here. The front is not. So I have this post is level with that post is level, and that post is not. It is 6 inches lower than the other two. Measurements were good, cuts were good. Problem: mound of dirt, 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 no mound of dirt. So that pretty much took in my extra 6 inches. So what I'm going to do, and I'll make a video about that too, is I'm going to lift that post up. The concrete around it is a little loose. It's loose because the cows got in here once I set it and used it as a rubbing post. So I knew that going in. And now it's going to benefit me because I'm going to raise that post up 6 inches, lay a purlin, which is 6 inches crossways underneath this to hold it up 6 inches. I'm gonna dig out and then reconcrete the post, and then that one will be level with that one, will be level with that one, and it will just look better. All right, sorry for a long portion of this thing. I like to leave my work area clean. It's always important to me because you never know when you're gonna go back out there, but that's all. And I'll be back once we have a finalized on that post. I'll probably make some videos on that, and then I'll start putting my cross members in there on my trusses. Everything's kind of tack welded right now, but all right, that's what I got done today. Okay, Moses Pro Tip, quarantining with Moses, Pro Tip 7, I believe that is. We're back a week from the first video. We have all trusses up. Everything is welded together. We did have, okay, last video I talked about this was 6 inches shorter. What I ended up doing was taking a tractor, lifting that out because that post was loose. We talked about that. Lifted that out 6 inches. I put a purlin to prop it up. I dug it out again, got underneath the pipe, went down about 3 feet, got underneath the pipe, reconcreted, reset the post. It lifted it back up. Everything's level. Looks Moses good. We did have a change order, especially when you're working for yourself. You have change orders. Instead of putting storage all the way across the back, we were going to come out about 5 feet, about right where that first purlin is, come out about 5 feet and build a 5 foot by 22 foot, 5 foot, 22 foot storage room. Well, this pin is pretty tight, and backing in here with a truck of feed or hay or something like that was going to be kind of a pain. So what we decided to do was we took out the wall in that bay. We're going to have a garage door that goes across, a sliding garage door that goes across, so that we can pull our trucks in. And we made our room, instead of 5 by 22, we're making it 10 by 11. And we're going to put a sliding door here as well. So that's going to take some tracks. We're going to have to order some stuff. So I'm probably going to post this up, and then I'll do another one where we sheet it and where we build the storage room. But that's another episode of Quarantining with Moses, Pro Tip 7.